It's a chilly one, but we're pros, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
We do this all the time.
I'm here with very funny comedian Kaneez Surka. You know her from her numerous Netflix appearances. She has a special on Amazon Prime,
That's true.
and now she's on Talkie Walkie, perhaps her best accolade yet.
100%.
Screw that Netflix, screw that Amazon. We're all talking about Talkie Walkie, baby.
Talkie walk. Do you have like a song?
We have no, we don't.
Oh.
No, the answer is no.
Oh, okay,
Do you
right.
have an idea for a song you
I
want to
just thought we were
submit?
gonna like sing at that point, be like walkie talkie with Marcus Monroe.
Ooh, you can sing too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is still my biggest accomplishment being on this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, hold on. We
No
are
mistake
so.
of that.
Tell me where we are, because we're in Brooklyn.
Yes, we're in. Well,
Is it
no,
not?
we're technically in Queens, actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we were in Brooklyn, but then we just grew like on the cusp.
Really?
No, that's a lie.
I think we're in Brooklyn, right? I took the L.
Sorry, we're in Brooklyn now,
No, okay.
but we're on the cusp. We're
We're
like
on-
on the cusp of like Queens and Brooklyn.
Okay.
But right now, yes, we're in Brooklyn.
And this is by far the coldest talkie walkie I have done.
Oh my God, my
and-
eyes are watering.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's
See,
we were worth it.
you texted me, was it yesterday?
Yes.
And you were like, hey, are we still doing this podcast? It's cold. And I was like, well, it was snowing yesterday.
Correct, and that's
And
what
I
I was
was
worried
like-
about.
And I was like, yeah, we're still gonna do it. But now I am regretting, like, I don't mind the cold. Well,
No.
I'm from Wisconsin. You grew up in India and West Africa.
South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah, the
But
country.
But did it? Okay.
It also happens to be in the southern part of Africa. No, so I grew up, I've never experienced cold like this before.
Okay.
But it's not that bad also.
No. If you're in the sun and you're moving around, it's not terrible.
Yeah. It's not like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? It's,
Right.
you know, it's, like I can imagine if you I'm sure there's colder places, obviously.
Oh yeah, there are colder places than this
Like
right
in Canada and stuff.
now. Canada can get pretty cold. Yeah. Even parts of upstate New York
Yeah.
would be freezing.
Exactly.
So
We're walking on ice currently.
So you moved. Yeah, we are walking on ice. We're walking on water. We're like Jesus. So when did you move to the city?
Almost 2 years ago.
Okay, so fairly new still.
Yeah, April 2022.
Oh, you're coming up on 2 years.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Jeez.
And you came from India?
I came from India. So
Okay.
originally from South Africa, lived there my whole life, went to school, university there, and then I moved to India as a young adult to just take a year off. Ended
Yeah.
up falling in love.
Yeah.
And stayed there for 17 years.
Wow.
And then-
in India for
Yeah, in
17 years?
Mumbai.
In Mumbai, because you were married?
I got married after I moved there.
Oh, okay.
Like I found somebody, just some random guy.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know how they do it.
Just walking on the street, and that's what I'm hoping happens today too.
Hey.
No, I found someone, and we got married, and then I got divorced,
Uh-huh.
and then I started comedy, kind of after I took it seriously after I got divorced.
Wow. So were you interested in it before, like during
Yes.
the marriage?
I was doing
Okay.
improv comedy during
Oh,
the
fun.
marriage.
And this is in Mumbai.
Yeah.
What's the scene like there
It's
in India?
the comedy scene, it's new, it's relatively new. It's less than 15 years old,
Wow.
isn't it? Or 2000?
So you have like
Yeah, that's it.
Verdas?
Exactly. So Veer Das was kind of one of the first comedians, and a whole bunch of us started off. There was no scene,
Yeah.
and I know it sounds like
That's
it
that's
sounds
crazy
big
to
say,
think.
but a bunch of us started a scene
Yeah.
in India.
Well,
and
I think that's kind of common because, do you know Rafi Bastos?
yeah,
And
Yeah.
he's Brazilian, but he started a scene in Brazil.
correct.
And so, what does
And of
it
course-
mean to start a scene? Are
Yes.
you going in are you opening clubs? Are you putting shows together?
We're so that's the thing. Obviously, comedy existed in India. It's not like we started comedy in
Right.
India, but it was one man shows. It
Uh-huh.
wasn't the format of stand up that came out of America or UK.
Uh-huh.
So we start an improv. We kind of bought the Western style of comedy,
Oh, okay.
and we started doing that.
So you'd have an opener and a
An
feature.
opening mic, or just a style where you write set up punchline.
Oh, okay.
That kind of style of comedy. Because before it was mimicry and storytelling, which is kind of going back to a little bit of that in India.
Sure. Okay. So like storytelling, like very like dramatic one-man shows.
Yes, one-man shows.
Not really there for jokes. No crowd work. None of that.
Maybe crowd work,
Okay.
but it was like, yeah, it was more like a one-man show, like a rehearsed, piece to the audience. And so comedy existed, but we started doing this very Western American form of comedy.
And it seems to be like pretty successful because you got like a Netflix special out of it, right?
So what happened was,
What? That's crazy.
you're like, they're just giving them away?
No,
That's right.
Kaneez, you go, no.
No,
How does
kind
like
of what it was.
no was it?
A little bit.
Well, how
Listen,
did
I'm
that-
very proud
okay.
of myself.
No,
but
you
a
should
little
be.
bit of
That's-
that as well.
Well, no, I mean like how so how did that come to be?
So here's the thing. What happened, what we did differently in India was when we started the scene, it coincided with YouTube coming about.
Okay.
Like it happened at the same time almost. So what we did is
So
we went,
what year are we like 2010? When is this?
Yeah, 2010,
Okay.
exactly, 2011.
Wow. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty good on me, right?
I know, hold on.
Right.
But basically what we did, we went straight onto YouTube. We didn't do what you guys do here. There was no trajectory to follow, right? It's not
Okay.
like, you start an open mic, you get to a club, you
Yeah,
late night
there's
show,
no-
you get past. There were no gatekeepers. There was no one. We were just building the bar.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that'd be awesome.
There was no club, no late night show, nothing. There was no path to follow.
And would people come to shows?
So we went online and we started building, and we ended up building this massive following online.
Wow. I mean, you have a really good online
And
presence.
mine is yes, it's amazing, but it's not even as much as like some of the other comedians in India. Like
Wow.
it blew up. Like we all blew up online, and that's when Netflix and Amazon came to India, and they were like, "We want all your subscribers and followers," and they were like, "Go be on our channels and go make whatever you want to make."
Oh, so Netflix came to you and said, "We're really impressed with the following you have like
Gotten
built. So we'd like to."
I mean, that was their strategy, but also obviously it's really important to, give like a platform to people with different perspectives.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
It's not just, you want to hear what an Indian person has to think for.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's also important.
So did they like rent out a theater for you to film this in?
Yeah, they rented out a studio called Famous Studios in Mumbai, and they decorated the set, and then okay.
Oh, what are you doing, dude?
Are you? Oh, yes. That's so cool. That was so New York of you, Marcus. That was so cool.
Sorry. But like, what are you doing?
With the streets of New York,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. No, but like
I'm
just.
walking over here.
Hey.
Hey.
That
Sorry.
was good. That was really good.
Thank you so much.
I'm proud of you.
Been practicing that.
2 years, you already got it.
I got it.
Walking over here.
Don't take the L train
Hey.
on the
No.
weekends.
Oh, no, is that bad?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. Okay, so they rent out a nice studio, you get an audience, you do your show, it goes up
Yes.
on Netflix.
Yes.
Now, you already have a huge following, but does the Netflix special move the needle? Like, do people from outside of India see it and?
I don't think so.
No, okay.
No, I don't think it moved the needle. Listen, these are just all all these platforms are also trying to strategize how to get. It's a very different market.
But it's so funny
So
that
they were trying
Netflix
to
wanted
figure
to
out.
get your followers because usually
I
people
know
go on
it's the other way
Netflix to
around.
get their
Right.
their subscribers.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's why it's such a
You're a
fascinating.
pioneer.
case study.
Kaneez, you're really doing
Not
it.
me, or like all the bunch of us in India.
How many people were there, you think?
I feel like there were like around 25 to 30 comedians that they were looking at that
And-
time.
Okay, and how many people got chosen for the special that you were in?
So mine was just 15 minutes each, 4 women.
Oh, 4 women.
Yeah.
You're one of 4.
Yeah.
That's
we
amazing.
We were like, yeah, it's called Ladies Up on Netflix.
Okay.
We were like, hey, can you not put our gender in the title? And they were like, got it. We're calling it Ladies Up. I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It is
No,
kind
it's
of
very
problematic to
cool.
put your You're like sex in the title. Now it would be, it seems. But so that, what year did that come out?
In 2020.
Oh, just recently.
Just as the pandemic hit.
Wow.
So
that's good, right? Because a lot of people, I'm assuming because a lot of people were at home could watch it.
Yes.
You
I
know?
think that helped a little bit. But yeah, so it was a very interesting time in comedy in India.
Yeah.
And we got to really, try some really interesting stuff. And again, like I said, we were just building the path. There was there was no path laid out for us.
That's so cool. You're a real pioneer. I love that. I know.
Yeah, we all are.
So what happens when you go back to India? Have you been back since you lived in New York?
Yeah, I try to go once a year.
Oh, you do? And is it like big shows, people coming out to see you?
Here's the thing. I'm not going to perform in India for a while.
You're not going to?
No.
Are you on strike? Why? What happened?
On strike. So because I just feel like I am finding a new voice here in New York as a comedian that I couldn't find in India. And what ends up happening is when I go back there, I feel like I have to slip into this old voice of mine.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And what are the differences between the two styles? Because that's what it is, a different style, right?
I think what I ended up having, it's not even a style, I think what I ended up doing in India was pandering to the Indian audience a lot.
Oh.
Because I had this accent, this South African Western sounding accent, which was really worked against me.
Wait, Western, what do you mean?
Like it's a white sounding accent.
Oh, I see.
And so people thought I was putting it on to sound like they thought I was better than them. A lot of people sometimes do that in India because of the colonial hangover.
Got it. See, these are things that would never cross my mind at all.
So,
and I've never visited India, so I wouldn't know.
No, so that accent, they were like, you're not one of us. So I felt like I really had to. I felt that way, and it was definitely my voice. It's not like I was faking, but I was trying to get the Indians on my side because I am one of you, and it did work in a way.
Yeah.
And I just think I'm finding a new voice now in America. And I just feel like I want to establish it before I go back to India.
That's interesting. That's really an interesting way of doing it. Because you don't want to go to India and feel like you're taking a step back.
Right. When I'll feel like this need to step back into or just go back to a voice that I don't want to go back to.
And your comedy is very observational. Like I've seen you perform, only like 3 or 4 times I think.
Yeah.
Right? Because we were once at Tiny Cupboard, once at Stand Up New York.
Yes.
Maybe West Side.
Yeah.
Did you do West Side comedy?
Yes.
Then, I think maybe 3 times.
Maybe 3 times.
Yeah, but you're very it just seems like you're like a New York comic.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wow! I thought I was doing a lot of storytelling, which is more Indian.
Look, I love storytelling.
Okay.
And I think that's
well, maybe I think you also saw me in the beginning.
Oh, true.
I feel like it's also evolved in the last 2 years.
Well, I got to see you soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got to get booked on some shows together. Hey!
Come on!
Hey, come on!
We're talking
We're
over
doing
here.
the talkie-walkie.
We're shooting the podcast.
Hey, what are you doing?
Get out of here!
This is crazy. I do feel.
I said podcast. I meant podcast.
Well, it sounded perfect.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Oh, it sounded so good.
Does my hair look fine, by the way?
Yeah, your hair looks great. Why?
Okay. I just realized I didn't really check it.
I think it looks good.
I've told you my whole life story with this hair.
So this morning I went on my run, and it wasn't nearly as cold.
I was going to say, geez, running in this.
The wind was really messing me up today.
Yes.
So I went on a run, and then I came here, so I just put a hat on, and I think I'll shower when I get home.
Oh.
So yeah, my hair is usually a giant mess.
Oh, that's the point of the story.
Yes, sorry.
I was like, oh,
thank you for saying that out loud, because I'm sure some people, when I talk, are just like, what is he getting at? What?
Wow, look at this.
Want to walk in here?
It's like a magical land.
Let's go in. Let's check it out.
Wow, look at this. Sorry, we just walked.
A little detour. This is cool. Oh, it feels warmer in here too.
Everything's covered in snow.
I love this.
I feel like it's like, one of those movies where they walk into like a magical shop.
Yeah.
And then they give them something.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
This is so cool. This
Right?
Bushwick Market. I love this. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
This is so cool.
So cool.
So are you gonna edit it?
No?
Oh, this is going to all go.
I don't edit it.
This is great.
I wish I edited it, but
No, we don't need editing.
what? No, do you like antiquing?
Do I like?
Do you like you ever go to
I
stores
do
like
love
this?
trinkets.
Yeah.
This is really cool, actually. I want to come back here when we're not doing this. I mean,
Oh yeah, no problem.
I just meant I feel the pressure to be entertaining.
No, you're good. No, I
they
think
don't get so they don't swipe right into the next video.
Oh
you
no,
know?
there's no swiping right.
On YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever do ballet?
I didn't do ballet, but I did a lot of dance classes when I was younger.
Oh, cool. What kind of dance did you do?
I did hip hop. I did.
No ways.
I took I took hip hop dance class in Wisconsin at the Jewish Community Center. I'm not part of the tribe.
What did you remember the names of any of the steps?
Oh God, no.
What
It
was
was
like
all-
what they were like?
Yeah, it was all very like 90s, like it was more like an aerobics class, I think, that that said it was
Oh, wait, there's a
hip
mirror. I can
hop.
check my hair. Oh yeah, my hair looks fine.
Yeah, here looks nice.
Sorry.
No, you're good. All right, so we venture off.
Yeah, this is really
This is
cool.
really cool though. This is like I like. Oh, pardon me.
Sorry.
I love the old magazines and the old Playboys.
Oh my God, there's Playboys.
Vanna
Do you-
White.
If we open them, then you're not going to be able to put this up on YouTube.
It's all right.
All right.
Wow.
I don't want them to flag your channel
I
for.
love it. I used to subscribe to Playboy magazine when I was in college.
You used to what?
I had a subscription to Playboy magazine when I was in college.
Oh, that's cute. I mean, Oh, you had a subscription.
Yeah, I would come to my dorm
Wow.
room in like a black.
How did you afford that?
It was like $12. It wasn't expensive.
Okay.
If like magazine subscriptions aren't that bad, but it was, it was when I was in. I don't know. Yeah, it was expensive, I guess, for being in college, and
Yeah.
I was like, we had the internet. I don't know what I was doing.
I was going to say, what?
The articles, all right.
Sorry?
So all the articles. Wait, did they have
Yes.
Playboy magazine in India? We're in like
In South Africa, they did.
in South Africa.
Yeah, in India, I grew up by then. All right. I was
Oh, okay.
a child.
So wait, you grew up
Looking
in
for
South
magazine.
Africa.
Yes, I grew
and
up
then
in South
what age did you move to India?
When I was 21. Yeah.
All right. So were you when you were in South Africa? Were you in like Cape Town? What part of?
I was in a place called Umtata, which was in the Transkei in the Eastern Cape. And
Nice.
basically during apartheid, the government tried to make these, they're called homelands.
Okay.
And they tried to make them like self-governing homelands, and they tried to put all the black people in these homelands, the white apartheid government,
Ugh.
and said, go into these and you can, and then those can technically become your countries
Oh wow.
or your states.
How'd that work out?
It did it. The
Yeah.
black people fought against that.
Yeah, I
They were
would
like,
have
you
s-
don't get to keep the good land and give us the shitty land.
Yeah. Oh.
So they tried a two-state sort of solution and didn't work. And then, so I was born in one of the bigger ones
Okay.
called the Transkei, which is where Nelson Mandela was born.
Really?
A lot of the freedom fighters were born in the Transkei.
Shout out to Nelson Mandela.
Madiba.
Do you ever talk about the Mandela effect? You ever?
Isn't that the...
Mandela effect is where like everyone has like a certain memory of the past,
Right.
but it's like a little different than what really happened. If that makes sense.
Yes. Like
Yeah.
our memories are...
And it's called the Mandela effect because
Right.
a lot of people think Nelson Mandela died like
During the...
like a couple of years ago or something, or maybe like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And then, but he was still alive, and then he like died recently. And then people are like, wait, didn't he already die? I have a memory of him dying.
Right.
And that's why it's called the Mandela effect.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
mean,
So
heard of
there's
it,
there's a
didn't know
lot
it was
of
that.
things like that, like logos that everyone pictures one way, then are completely different.
Right, yes.
You know,
Well, like, I thought that looked like that the whole yeah. That's called the Mandela effect.
the Mandela effect. Yeah, it's
When you-
really interesting because there's a lot of stuff on there that you're like, whoa, I thought it was like this, but it's not like
Right.
this. And I don't know, maybe there's like science behind it. And that's why a lot of people think we're living in a simulation or like there's glitches in the Matrix. I'm not one of
Do you
those.
feel- no?
I don't know. Who
What,
knows?
do you, what happens when you die? What do you
What happens when you die? I don't know.
Okay.
I would like to think. I don't know what happens, but I like to think that there's like another thing. whether it be like an afterlife or like we
Right.
go
Another
into
paradigm, another dimension.
another dimension.
Right.
That'd be fun.
I think so.
That'd be fun.
I believe that, and you know, when my my dad's really funny. One of my friends, her mom's passed away, and her, you know, this bird kept coming to her for like weeks, and she believed that was her
bird
mom.
did?
Yeah, like
Wow.
this black bird, and she believed it was her mom. And I, you know, oh,
Oh, are you okay? Did you slip? Oh my gosh.
I didn't.
Oh, this is very slippery. Wow.
It
Careful.
would have been great if I fell.
That would not have been. I
It
would
would have
have.
been like
I
physical
would have.
comedy.
That I would have edited it out. Don't worry. If you fall in.
No, if I fall, you have to keep that in.
All right. Well.
Nothing makes me
Fall.
laugh more than watching people fall.
It really is one of the best.
So funny.
It is so good.
was
I
like,
used to live on this street.
So did I. Like when I first
Flushing.
moved to New York, I
Yeah?
stayed in Airbnb on Flushing.
Really? No,
On the
I don't
left.
know where. I think we're pretty far away from where I used to live. But
You can't say I used to live here. Be like, oh, I'm sorry, that I meant the West
no,
Village.
Flushing Avenue. I think
Okay,
the address was like 56. I don't want to say it, but it was like, yeah, 500 block of Flushing.
Yeah, it's,
I don't
it's probably
think-
that's on the left-hand side.
I wonder where. Doesn't look from the. It's a big street. All right. Well, should we turn back?
We're shooting over here.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey!
Oh, he looked at me.
Yeah. Well, you yelled it right at him.
I did.
All
My
right.
bad.
Ooh, all right.
Are we walking back?
We can walk back.
Oh, that's cool.
If you, unless you want to do like a circle or something. There's no rules.
There are no rules?
No, there's no
Dude,
rules.
this is new for me. There we
Yeah.
go. We can walk back.
Let's walk back. All right. It's cold. It's very cold. So, 21, you moved to Mumbai at the age
Yes.
of 21. You got married. You got divorced. You moved to New York. Now,
Yes.
I moved here from Wisconsin. You moving here from Mumbai.
That's in the middle of America, right?
Yeah, for the most
South
part.
of
It's
that,
in the
yeah.
Midwest. Yep.
Yeah,
It's like a
okay.
little right above Chicago.
Yes.
What was like the culture shock for you moving to New York from Mumbai?
Oh, you know, I don't mean to sound like a hater,
Well, you're good now.
but I'm going to.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the first thing that shocked me was the food. I find American food like very processed.
Oh yeah, it is processed. Yeah.
And like I can't drink the milk here.
All right,
I
don't
can't
slip
eat the
here. Do
bread.
not slip.
Oh
Careful.
my God, this is where I slipped the
This
last
is where
time.
it happened.
I was talking about spirits, and then they were like, "Don't talk about us."
So you don't like the bread here?
I can't eat the bread.
You
yeah?
can't eat it because it's full of sugar, or why?
Yeah, I don't know. Just like my body's just like nope,
Yeah.
and I just get like lots of cramps and
Oh.
I get constipated.
Oh yeah. Don't eat the bread.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I can't drink the milk. I haven't been looking in the camera at all this whole
Well,
time.
milk's kind of done, right? Like,
Yeah,
no one
no
really
one
drinks
drinks
cow's milk anymore, do they?
I mean, in India I drank it. In South Africa I can drink it and no issues.
Oh, okay.
But I think Americans are done with the milk that you get here.
Yeah, yeah. It's more like almond and oat milk now.
Exactly.
At least in New York. But
Well, how do
this
I-
is, you know.
Yeah, I think.
I also live with a vegan.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
what are you gonna do? Well, I love her. She's my wife.
Oh, that makes
now
it
we have to
better.
fight.
That makes it better. No, I just find the food here very.
Processed. It is.
Yes,
It is
heavy
very.
on antibiotics. And
Oh yeah.
it just doesn't taste like the food it's supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
Like they don't taste like they don't have like a lot of the fruit and vegetables don't really taste like anything.
Okay. Yeah. Do you
So that's
like-
a little bit.
what were like your? I don't really know what kind of foods are in South Africa.
South Africa has some of the best produce in the world, in my opinion. And
Oh, yeah?
They import so much of it because it's some of the best produce.
Okay.
They have like all the vegetables.
All of
I can't
them.
think of anything. Yeah, they have like a
All
lot
the
of-
vegetables.
all the vegetables in the world.
All right.
Okay. They have South Africa. They have potatoes, and
Okay.
onions.
Potatoes, onions, and then
They
so.
have amazing grapes.
What do you like to eat? Like
Yes.
are you into like Indian food? That's one of my favorite.
I love
foods.
Indian food.
Do you like curries?
I love curries.
Okay.
It's really easy for me to make, but I just don't make it. I eat what I eat here is I eat salmon
Uh huh.
and like vegetables and the
It's
carbohydrates.
pretty healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I found like places now where I like the vegetables and the,
But don't
the
you ever
fruit.
just want to like dig into some like greasy New York pizza and like just feel like disgusting? Like, you know, come on, like look at all these like pizza by the slice.
God,
You
it's
can't
just-
do it?
it's so decadent. Like you guys will have like get pancakes and then you'll put butter
Oh.
and syrup and
Yes.
then chocolate chips and then caramel syrup and then chocolate sauce and then ice cream and then some more chocolate chips and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's not everyone.
I mean, but am I wrong? Like that's
No, it's delicious though. It's so good.
can you not just have pancakes with a little bit of syrup and that's it?
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, we can. I don't like the chocolate chips and I don't like
Sauces.
the crepes and like all that kind of stuff so much. But you know, it's really nice when you have like, yeah. It can be really fun.
I just find it decadent and it's just sometimes I get overwhelmed. Like they'll put a plate of food in front of me and I'll be like, oh, that's so much.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, that's again
no, it makes. I mean,
shaming.
I get it. It's it's. I think New York especially is like real fast, right? Like would you say it's like pretty fast moving?
Oh yeah. Like oh, geez,
Like different than faster than Mumbai and.
in some aspects.
Well, I think
I
like
find the cities very similar in energy.
everything is like on the go, right?
Yes.
So like I think that's why like our food here is so processed because you just want it quick and like.
But is that a New York thing or an American thing, Marcus?
Well, in New York, I think it's fast. In New York, I feel like the tempo, the pacing of everything is faster.
Right.
You know, in the Midwest, you can get to a stoplight, and everyone's just like, "Who wants to go?" You know,
Right.
But in New York, it's just like you stop and go. You don't even look. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. No, I get it. So I get what you're saying.
Not
like
really.
everything's just
I'm not articulating well.
No. I understand. If anyone knows what he's saying, please write in the comments. Please explain it to me in the comments.
No, it's like a faster pace of life, maybe, and I don't know. I don't know if that is why you can't eat the bread though. It's just like everything is processed here, and there's a lot of. I think there's actually I think because there's a lot of documentaries out about how our food is so processed and kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
That I do feel like there's gonna be a wave of like
Clean organic
eating,
food.
unprocessed food.
But organic food is also so expensive here.
Everything's expensive here now.
That's
It's
fair.
ridiculous.
Also, the amount of trash you guys make, like, wow.
Well, there's a lot of people here.
No. Like, in India, it would take me like about 5 days to fill my trash can up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because things didn't come in plastic boxes.
Oh,
and they didn't
where do
come
they
in
come in?
packaging. In like, if you went to the vegetable market, you just picked it up and put it in your bag. It didn't come in packets or
Oh.
it didn't come in packaging. So I
Interesting.
would make like to fill up with that like that size trash can would take me about 5 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But in America, it's like 1 day
Yeah.
it'll fill up.
Yeah.
So
I
that was
mean,
also another difference I noticed.
do you compost? Is that a thing in India?
I think that's just naturally like. No, we don't compost.
Okay. So
I
do you
actually don't know what the recycling situation is there. I should check it.
so do you think people are healthier in India, like in general, than here?
I think so, maybe.
Yeah.
It's just the way in terms of eating.
Yeah, in terms of eating.
Yeah. I think so. I think most of the cooking like happens at home and not people do a lot of things from scratch.
Sure. Yeah.
So you're not buying tins of beans or you're not buying anything in tins and,
Oh,
and
okay.
cans
Interesting.
and bags.
Ah.
Like you're making everything from scratch. Really.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, well, that kind of goes back to like having the time to do that too, right?
Yeah, it's just part of the culture. Like people won't eat stuff that's so highly processed.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't suit our systems.
Oh man. Now, do you like to
So-
cook?
I don't mind cooking.
Uh-huh.
I don't love it. Do you cook?
I love it. Yeah.
What do you like? So do you cook Indian food since you love it so much?
Well, no, but I just got well, I do actually. My wife and I make lasuna gobi.
Lasun, gobi?
Lasuna gobi. Do you know what that is?
Do you mean like garlic
It's like cauliflower.
and garlic?
Well, there's garlic in it. Lasuni gobi. Am I saying that wrong?
No, maybe I don't know it. My bad.
It's like a fried cauliflower.
Okay.
With like a spicy chili sauce on it.
Okay.
It's really good.
My bad. I'm sorry. There's just so many
No,
cuisines.
but it
I don't
could be
know.
like an Americanized Indian dish though as well, right? Because don't they like in China? I don't know if they have like General Tso's chicken,
Right.
so it could be one of those.
No, it sounds legit.
Lasuna.
Lasuni sounds legit.
And gobi is cauliflower,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So,
I love South Indian food.
oh no, I don't really know the distinctions between like south, north, east, west.
Oh, remember we shot a video and I told you I'm going to that South Indian. Didn't I tell you?
What did you tell me?
I told you I was going to go get a dosa from this place across the street.
Yeah,
Yes.
did you get it?
I did. It was so good.
Oh, nice.
Marcus, you have to go there.
To India?
No, to that restaurant on the Upper West Side.
Oh yeah, I'll go there for sure. For sure.
And India, sure.
Yeah, it'd be fun to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if I would sell any tickets in India.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's possible.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you do like 100-seater rooms.
Do you perform? This might be a really dumb question, but do you perform in English in India?
Yeah, that's why I'm monolingual. I only speak English.
Oh, really? Okay.
But India is a Commonwealth country and
Sure.
a lot of English speakers. So
A lot of English speakers.
yeah,
Right.
So that worked.
That is nice.
Worked out well.
Do you ever feel like doing more since you're doing like storytelling a little bit in your show?
Yeah.
Like, do you ever feel like putting on a one-woman show? Would that be something in your future? Because you have
Maybe.
a very interesting life.
Yeah, maybe I will explore it. I just feel like I want to focus on doing a stand-up special and
Yeah.
whatever that means. I feel like stand-up's also evolving so much.
Yeah.
So like when you say one man, I'm like, well, this could be,
So are you getting ready to tape a new special?
I'm getting ready to tape. Yeah, so in September, I'm going to tape this special.
In September?
Yes.
Holy
I'm
cow.
Giving myself like that much time to like work on it and make it really good
Wow.
and then release it.
Do you know where you want to tape it?
I was looking at New York Comedy Club.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I think that looks really cool, like outside of America as well.
Yeah,
it's also
yeah.
it's like such a great room. I love
New York?
it.
Yeah, which one?
Probably Gramercy,
Oh, love it.
right?
Love
I
yeah.
really genuinely am so
That room is
comfortable
so
there.
good.
It's such a
It's
good
one of the
room.
best rooms in the city.
Absolutely, like-
And West Side Comedy Club too. When that club on a Saturday night,
Really?
I'd put that up against the Cellar. I put that up against it's so fun.
No, I think these like a New York Comedy Club. I think I want to shoot there. Also, just looks cool for like on an international like. I think
Totally. Yeah, totally.
it's a good room.
Do you still have a big following in India?
Yeah, it might, but yeah, I still have a following in India.
So like people
No,
from
but-
India, are they like rooting for you to do well in New York now, you think?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. I don't even think people know that I've moved.
Oh really? That's kind
I
of
feel
cool.
like I feel like they keep finding out. They're like, wait, are you not here?
Oh, so could you make like a pretty good living doing spots in India even without much of a scene?
No, I don't think you can make sorry. I don't think you can make a living doing spots.
Oh, okay.
India doesn't pay like way it does here.
Yeah.
Like you can make money like doing spots here.
Yeah.
I mean, like you can pay for your living.
Yeah, if you're
No.
good, if you
Yeah.
get, you can do like
How
If-
much can you make with spots?
well, I once had like 5 or 6 spots in a night,
Wow.
and
What's like that's $200 a night or sorts?
yeah, a little bit more than that because some
Yeah.
clubs pay like $100 a spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was close to like a $300-400 night.
Wow.
For doing like 10-15 minute spots. But there are some people I know that do like 5 spots every night, and most of it is just like cash or Venmo or
Yeah.
something. I mean, you still have to pay taxes on it, but
that's
that's enough to keep you going if you do that.
So that's like 9,000 give or take a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But then on the weekends, you're going out doing clubs
Right,
and hopefully, making a little bit more. Hopefully. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Who's paying $100 on a weekday?
Who pays $100 on a weekday?
Seller.
Seller, yeah, maybe Seller. I don't know what New York pay. Whenever they pay me, I'm just like, oh, okay.
Right. So you didn't check?
I never check. I never
No, they
verify.
pay very well.
Yeah, I never verify. Like, oh, is this the right amount? I'm just like, oh, cool.
Clearly, someone's not making their money from spot money. This
No, I
guys.
am, but I just don't
How do you make money in America?
Yeah, you need a side hustle. You need a
front hustle, a back
yeah,
hustle.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not easy to
careful.
do, but people find a way. I think if you
You're good at, if you come up with a good scam.
come up with a good podcast, a good scam, yeah, you can.
Sorry, this is
Yeah, many things you can
breaking
do.
the ice on ice.
Yes. All right. Kaneez, so where can people find you? They want to come see you run spots around the city,
Yeah.
getting ready for your special.
Absolutely.
Let the people know.
I'm going to be in the US. I'm going to be touring around America.
Really?
I'm just booking shows and headlining at different clubs.
Oh, amazing.
And working towards this special. I can't leave the country because I'm applying for my green card.
You're stuck here.
Yeah, so I'm stuck here.
Great.
So I'm going to be in America. You can catch me at New York Comedy Club. You can catch me around New York. Yeah.
That's great.
And follow me on all my social media stuff.
And what is your socials?
It's all at Kaneez Surka.
Oh,
all of them.
That's great.
I know, I kept it really easy.
Very simple.
Very simple.
I had to put a J, Marcus J. Monroe, and then sometimes it's my middle initial.
Right.
But sometimes people introduce me as like Marcus J. Monroe. I'm like, no, it's just in there.
It's just
Marcus
my
Monroe was
socials.
taken. Come on.
Oh man.
But that's great.
Yeah.
Kaneez, thank you so much
This is so
for.
much fun. Are we done? Is this it?
Well, yeah, we walked and talked.
Amazing.
We need to go somewhere and defrost now.
Yes, and actually, like you were saying, like now that we're walking, it's much better than when
It's
we were
much
just
better.
standing.
Yeah, it is.
This is so much fun, Marcus.
Thanks for doing it.
Thanks for having me.
Talkie walkie.
Talkie walkies with Max Monroe. More than walkie talkies at first.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and or watch another one. Watch another video. Could be fun. I don't know. Could be cool. You're already this far. You're